It's time to ride. Hello, all you happy people out there in YouTube land. This is Brian with Free Range MTB, and I am heading out on a ride here in sunny Florida. I'm really needing to get this channel off the ground again, so I'm gonna make every effort to get this video put together in a solid and entertaining fashion and get it out there for everyone to watch. I guess I'm making an assumption that anybody wants to watch this. I don't know. I guess I just want to share this. So if anybody's watching it, I'm grateful for that. And if nobody sees this, then nobody sees it. It's not a big deal. But I really have been wanting to get this channel going again for a long time. It's been 2 years, roughly, since I moved out here to Florida. Literally, I'm about 2 weeks away from when I started my actual road trip to come out here, and I haven't been able to really put together a solid video for this channel since then. It's just been so many things that have been associated with this move out here that I never anticipated, and you know, creating videos for this channel has been really put on the back burner. So now it's time to start showing off some stuff out here in Florida. And today is March 14th, 2020. We are smack in the middle of the whole coronavirus thing. And quite frankly, it's affecting everything. It's, you know, you can't go to the store and buy toilet paper now because people are hoarding everything. They're closing down schools, they're closing down businesses, they're closing down all kinds of public activities, churches, and honestly, getting out and doing a bike ride it's going to be a big stress relief for me. So I'm glad to be doing this. All right, everybody, I kind of want to jump in here real quick and give a brief update on the COVID-19 situation. The video you're about to watch was recorded about 2 weeks ago, and a lot has happened since then. I mean, we were just barely starting to see the tip of this iceberg. All the comments I just made have kind of ramped up big time. We have now come under a stay-at-home order, and there is a curfew for our county, Orange County. All non-essential businesses are being told to close for the time being. All state parks in the state of Florida have been closed until further notice, and that actually includes the park I'm about to show you in this video. So please enjoy the video, and I hope it gives a pretty decent representation of Markham Woods Trails. Unfortunately, it is not available to ride at the time of this recording. So don't go there until after the state parks have been reopened. We're taking this whole coronavirus thing very seriously. Everybody is trying to hunker down and stay in their houses. And if you go out, then we're being asked to keep our distance from each other, at least 6 feet away from other people. But they're also encouraging us to get out and do things. So ride their bikes, individuals to get out and go for walks, go for hikes. They just don't want you doing it in groups. We are trying really hard to get ahead of this and to minimize the impact that COVID-19 is going to have on society. And hopefully this won't last very long. Let's get you back to the video. Where I'm heading right now is a local trail system. It's called Markham Woods Trails, and it's in the Lake Mary area of Orlando. It is well maintained. It is specifically designed for mountain biking. There's no massive jump lines or really big wooden features or anything like that. This is just a really nice, quiet, well-maintained, fast and flowy trail system, and the people that take care of it really love it. They just are enamored with their trail system. They're very proud of it, and they should be. It's a really well maintained and planned out trail system, and it's got a few little surprises that I hope to show you on this ride. So let's ride. We are here at Markham Woods Trail, and it's a busy day today. We got some riders, as you can see behind me, and we got some hikers, and the park is being well utilized. And I mean, look at this, why not? It's a beautiful day today. So I already got some B-roll that I have recorded from a previous day, so let's jump to that and then we'll go for a ride. All right, we are heading off on Lacosi Loop. And right up here, we're gonna split off, I think, and do the Mitched Up Trail. It's a little bit more windy than Lacosi. It's got some squeezy parts in it. I'm trying out some new grips. These are Ergons, and see if, kind of hoping that they'll relieve some of the pain that I feel in my thumbs. I realize now One of the things that has changed since my move from Arizona is I got a new bike. So we'll go over the details in just a little bit for those who are interested. This is such a wonderful day right now. It's kind of, we've been having some pretty big swings in the weather. Here's something fun. I don't know if you can see that right there. There's a phone on a tree in the middle of the woods. The people who help maintain this park system have a whimsical sense of humor. How's it going? Another little fun feature, we got a witch under a tin shed right there. All right. So we are now off of Mitched Up and on Lacosi. Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
A beautiful dog there.
Oh, thank you.
It's just me. Have a good walk. So here we are back at where we started. So this time we're gonna go this way. It is rather warm at the moment right through here. Oh, there's so many critters out here. I can hear them scurrying all over the place around me. I can't see them, but I certainly can hear them. So what happened was, back in, I think it was September of 2019, I was out, it was September, October, sometime in that time frame. I was doing a leadership summit for the Florida Interscholastic Cycling League, which is a league in NICA. And for those of you who are not familiar with NICA, go check them out, nationalmtb.org. And if you're in the Florida area and want to get involved, we got airplanes out here. Okay, so Florida's NICA League, their website is floridamtb.org. So check them out if you're interested in getting involved. So anyways, I was at a leadership summit for them. I'm a coach here. I'm the head coach for a team out here in Orlando called Lake Nona Composite. And so I had to go to this leadership summit. And on the first day, we had an opportunity to go and do a ride on one of the courses that they were looking at, San Francisco State Park in Gainesville, Florida. And so I was riding my bike. King Julian was my specialized Fuse 6 fatty. But while I was out on that ride, the bottom bracket imploded on me. And in the process of riding it back, it imploded on me at the halfway point of the trail, and I had no other way of getting back. So fortunately, most of that trail was downhill, but it did require me to pedal some, and in the process of getting back, I managed to tear up the inside of the housing for the bottom bracket on the actual frame of the bike itself, which very likely caused the frame to be unsafe. We were having trouble getting new bottom brackets put in, and ultimately I ended up warping the frame, and that pretty much made it useless. By the time I was gonna be buying all the new parts, I was looking at a new bike anyway. So I went ahead and I decided to retire King Julian, and lo and behold, the same day when we made that decision, turned out at the bike shop I was at, there was this really beautiful giant Trance Advanced 3, and in my size and in my favorite color. So, and it had all the upgrades I was looking for. So it's a full suspension, as you can see, or full squish as we like to call it. It is a carbon. Both the mainframe and the rear triangle are both carbon. Not carbon bars, but eventually I'll upgrade to carbon bars. It's pretty much all stock right now. It does come with an Eagle SX drivetrain. Not the most advanced or the highest end, but it works pretty well. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. I've got to be honest with you guys, I'm not a bike nerd, so I don't know what all of the specs are on my suspension, but I can tell you there's the suspension right there for the front. On the back we got a Fox. I do not know what the travel is. All I can tell you is that I'm really enjoying this bike quite a bit. I did put a couple of customizations on there. As you can see, I got my custom stem cap there. These are the new Ergon GA3 grips that I'm testing out right now. I do have another set of Ergon grips that I'm going to try out as well. Again, I get really sore right in here, and so I'm hoping that this will fix that. I'm also getting a new Ergon seat or saddle. That should be in the next day or so. And this bike has been doing me really well. I have really enjoyed riding it so far. I know there's a number of really good bike shops here in Orlando, but I wanna call out Kyle's in particular, because Kyle and Darren, the owners of the shop, are just super nice people. Really easy to get along with, very supportive of the cycling community, and particularly of in the youth cycling organization. They've been super helpful for my student athletes on my team, and they've been helpful to a number of the other teams that are around here. So if you're in the Orlando area and you're looking for a local bike shop, check out Kyle's Bike Shop. They're super nice people there, and they'll get you up and running. They rent bikes, and they'll give you the heads up on a lot of good rides around town. Kyle's Bike Shop. Let's get back to riding. The hammock. And this is the way they want us to go today, which is the uphill way. Right now, we're going downhill. Little squirrel. This part of the park actually butts up against some private property. Some riders who come out here play their, they'll have some music with them, which I've been known to do myself, but they'll play it like on these huge speakers that they carry with them, which has, in the past, I've heard, has irked some of the locals. Oh, once again, if I knew how to properly corner, probably be able to hit these turns at higher speed. Real squeezy. That was the hammock. All right, I'm gonna force myself over here. I always end up going to the right when I come down this for some reason, and there's a really crap ton of sugar sand right there. I always get almost sunk into it. More critters. That one was really close. I thought it was going to run right out in front of me. I can tell you my legs are definitely spent. Oh, another squirrel. Man, they are out in force today. Back on Lacosi. Here we are, folks. This is the end of the road. Trailhead is just up the road here. So that wasn't everything. Thank you all for coming with me on this ride today. Appreciate you sticking it out and looking at the trail with me. Until next time, stay upright and keep the rubber side down.